Hello guys, welcome to Geek Squad Coding Series. I am Vaishali and today's aim is to find the largest and smallest element in an array. Let's start writing our program, but before that we will declare what are our variables. We have approx 3 to 4 variables of integer type. First is int array arr and it is of size 10. So we are keeping an array of size 10. We have n as the number of integers, I that will be used in for loop, and max variable and min variable. So we have these variables, and now we are going to print something on the screen like cout, enter the size of array. So we are asking user to enter the size of array. So now the user will enter the value and our computer will take that input through cin command. So cin n. So whatever the user will be entering will be stored in n. Now again we will be outputting something, and that is enter the elements of array. So now we are asking user to enter all the elements that he has to keep in our array. So cin again, but remember, while we are entering values in array, we use for loop. So for I equals 0, so I will be start from 0 and it will run till n and it will increment each time. So I plus plus. And what will happen? Cin will be arr of I, that is every value that the user enters gets inside the array. Now let's keep some space in between so that we can understand the code easily. Now when the user has entered the values in the array, what to do next is we will keep the max variable as arr of 0. So what is the first element in the array? We are supposing or assuming that it is the maximum element. Same we will do with the minimum. So min, we can define it here also or here also. So min equals arr of 0. Same we are doing here also, that first index value will be the minimum value. Now for finding the max value. So in C++ we write comments using double slash. So for finding the max value, let's see what will we do. We will apply a for loop again for I equals 0 till I is less than n again and I plus plus. So after writing this statement, we will write something inside our for loop. What is that? We will have a condition. If this max element is is lesser than any value in the array. So we thought that this is the maximum value, but if we are getting something maximum or larger than this only, then that will be stored in the max variable. So max equals arr of I. This is inside a max for loop. Now we will find the minimum element. Minimum value, and here also we will apply for loop for I equals 0, I is less than n and I plus plus. We can keep some space here so that it looks good, otherwise there is no change in the code. And now inside the for loop, here also we will apply the same condition or same logic, that if minimum is greater than arr of I. So we suppose that it is the minimum value in array, but if something is more smaller than it, then that will be stored in the min variable. So min equals arr of I. See, I have not made a bracket here. that is also correct, and here I have used brackets, that's also correct. We can write in both ways. So after we have got the values, what are we going to do? We are going to print them. So printing output. So cout. For printing in C++, we use cout, and for taking input, we take cin. So cout, largest element in array is. So which is the largest element in array? For that, we will again use less than symbol and max. So what is the max variable will be printed. And cout. See, if I print like this, these all will come in same line, but I don't want that. So I will apply endl also here. Endl gives output in the next line, and here smallest element in array is. So which is the smallest element? Min. And endl, it is not required so much here, but you can use it. See, this is our program now. Let's run it. It's compiling, and we got enter the size of array. Let us keep as 5. Okay, enter the elements of array. So I have to enter any 5 elements. Okay, and here it is not compulsory that you add an sorted array. You can write any order. So 6 2 9 3 0 4. Okay, let me keep some space, otherwise they will come in same variable. 6 2 3 9 4 8, and I require only 5 variables, and by mistake I have taken 6. So let enter. Largest element in array is 9 and the smallest element is 0, and you can see it is the correct output. So our code is correct. Let's thank you. Happy learning.